Hi guys, thanks for joining me. I am super excited to make this video today. Some time ago I made a felted thing and I looked at it and I went, oh, that would make an awesome fridge magnet. And I searched around for some solutions, but in short of just gluing a magnet on the back, there wasn't really anything out there that met my needs. So, in true Mum's Makery style, I set about designing one. And after many trials with things stuck in some very interesting places around my house, and a game of ninja sheep, which I am just going to leave to your imagination, this is the end result. Meet the MagMe. These are going to be available as a single or in a pack of 4, and they're going to allow you to turn your creations into things like fridge magnets and magnetic brooches. The possibilities are quite endless. Here is one on the back of said ninja sheep. And I'm going to be using this little guy here today, and we're going to be making an octopus fridge magnet. Okay, so there are a lot of different ways that you can attach the MagMe, which makes it really versatile. And although it has primarily been designed with felting in mind, it can be used on lots of different crafts, knitted, crocheted things, textile things, even card crafts. But there are a couple of things that you do need to know before you start. The holes around the outside have all been created large enough to easily get a felting needle through that there. Obviously you can stitch it, sew it in place if you want to do that, or it can be glued. The second thing is you can attach this either way around, so like this or like this. This way, with the plastic face to the fridge and the magnet facing your creation, is gentler, and it is what I recommend for felties. The pull, so as you sort of pull it away from the fridge, if you take it off, the pull is it's a lot gentler, and it's not strong enough to warp your creation. Obviously, I can't speak for all creations, and you will need to make a judgment call if this will work for you. If your felty is very loosely felted, then, you know, the strength of the magnet may pull it apart if you're pulling it on and off of something. If you feel that you want something with a little more pull, then turn it over and use it this way round, and then attach the MagMe with the magnet facing the fridge and the flat back to the creation. This is going to result in a very strong bond. I don't recommend this for felted things, but again, you make that call. To attach it with felt, let me move these out of the way a second. We're going to position your MagMe, grab a little bit of felt, and I'm going to use this purple one, and you just want a pinch. And that's all you want, it's just a pinch. Then, this is how I do it, fold it over, hold it in place, get your needle, and just stab through the hole. Let me do this on close up. And you're not coming right out and stabbing in, coming right out and stabbing in, because you're going to hit this plastic. Just find the hole and go in and out and in that place. Then move up the hole a little bit, in and out in that place. And that's how you're going to attach it. You want a good bit of fluff. It's still on the outside. And remember, don't drive right the way through your creation, or you're going to end up with this fluff coming out the other side. Once you've got that in there, take the rest of the fluff over and attach it on the other side. Now I've got a good angle here, and I'm kind of stabbing the fluff back in that way. So this fluff on the outside is going back underneath into my creation. It's also catching these fibres on the inside. Creates a really, really nice, strong loop of felt. There we go. Let's do that again. Another pinch. Fold it over. I'm going to do this one down here, and you don't have to do all of the holes. I do, but it's up to you. And again, just stab in place. Bring all of that over. And stab it back the other way. And this is going to hold it very nicely. It is worth mentioning that this sort of bump that you get coming over the side, if you make that too chunky, it makes the magnet further away from the surface, and the further away the magnet is from the surface, the less pull and the less stick it will have. So you don't want to make these bits too chunky. Okay, so there's two. You can see that's on there quite well. And you just work round, you know, there are 6 holes there. You just work it round however many you want until it's, you know, good and secure. Like I said before, you can stitch it with some thread. There's lots and lots of ways to attach this. Once you're happy, then we're going to pretend that I've done all of that. Once you're happy, get yourself your little metal item, and you can see, I mean, this is one of the daisies that that I felted, and yeah, it's quite small, it's quite delicate. I mean, it's nice and firmly felted, and I can pull with just one petal, and you know, it's not doing any warping or damage by pulling it. So, and that's with the plastic side to the surface and the magnet to my creation. So that's the gentler way round of doing it. The magnet way round, you know, that's really quite a pull on it. So that's why I don't recommend for felted creatures, and especially something like this, I would be pulling the petal off of the daisy before I remove the magnet. But play with it. You don't have to fix it in place permanently to start with. You know, just tack it in place, make sure that, you know, you're happy with it. You know, you can reposition it and all sorts. So there we go. There's a few felted things, and you know, it's really, really simple. It's a lovely little thing that is going to mean that you can make all kinds of felted things that you just put all over the house. I have had some very interesting sheep in some very interesting places. What about a game of fridge tic-tac-toe? You know, if you've got kids, grandkids, make a few sheep, a few pigs, you know, draw some washi tape lines on the fridge and have a game. Obviously, these are small magnets, so they're not for children, but, you know, felted creations aren't for children. You know, they're not toys. There is an important info sheet in with the MagMe, so please make sure you read that. It'll also be on the listing for the MagMe. So many uses, so many things to make. I hope that this is something that you are as excited about as I am. That's it. That's the MagMe. I'm going to be listing that in the shop very, very shortly. That's it. Thank you very, very much for joining me today, and I wish you all a very crafty day.